Where do I think Metropolis is? I can't believe I'm going to do this. So when Superman debuted, in one of the first comics we ever saw, we saw Metropolis addressed as Metropolis, New York. This was in the 1930s. In the 1940s, we saw comics where Superman was living in New York, but still protecting Metropolis. And eventually it kind of became canon that Metropolis was adjacent to New York, specifically New York City. The 1940s Superman cartoons continued with that canon. And that canon was kept all the way up through the 1970s, where an issue of Ask the Answer Man ended up saying that New York City, Gotham City, and Metropolis are all cities that are adjacent to each other. It's just that Gotham is on the Jersey side of the Hudson. Gotham has always been in Jersey. DC has kept their story straight for that. This same issue of Ask the Answer Man put Star City in Connecticut, Central City in Michigan, so on and so forth. It was a 1978 fanzine called The Amazing World of DC Comics that said that Metropolis made more sense being located in Delaware. And then DC Comics authors really liked that. And so we got this famous interpretation of Gotham and Metropolis being on opposite sides of the Delaware Bay. And while that was a very popular interpretation, comics authors kind of did whatever they wanted to at this point. For example, Metropolis has also been portrayed as driving distance from Smallville, which is in Kansas, so that would put Metropolis in Kansas. In the also 1978 book, The Great Superman book, it was stated that in the DC universe, the Statue of Liberty is in Metropolis Harbor, which would, again, put Metropolis adjacent to New York and would discount the Delaware theory. In fact, the bridge that connects Metropolis and Gotham, the Metro Narrows Bridge, is based on the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, which, again, is in New York. But then, in the 80s, in the world's greatest superheroes, we see it in Delaware again. In the 90s Atlas of Superheroes, Delaware again. 90s run of World Finest, Delaware again. But in modern days, we have seen it addressed as New York again. All the way up to Zack Snyder, stating that Metropolis and Gotham are essentially New York and Jersey City. But there's one comic in 1985 which I think is interesting. It states that Metropolis is basically man-made land, a man-made harbor. That waterfall you mentioned is man-made. And if this is the case, and we're going by modern-day DC Comics, which put it in New York, and it needs to be by a river, and a bay, and a harbor, then the only place that it makes sense is that there was a city built artificially east of New York. The main river is the Hudson, Metropolis is east of New York, Gotham is east of Jersey City. Both of them are connected by a bridge, which makes sense because the size of the Earth in the DC universe is actually much bigger than our normal Earth. So yeah, in the end, DC has made it clear Metropolis is in New York, but Gotham is in Jersey, so that works out fine for me.